Hello, hello everyone, this is Joey, Texas Nexus, casting a game for you guys between sixjaxTerran, the red Terran spawning at the bottom right position of Typhon Peaks, going against ROOTFayth in the top left, spawning as the blue Protoss. This is going to be a cross-map game. Pretty long distance here between these two bases. We've got these two Xel'Nagas here in the middle of the map, covering these, like a Venn diagram shape in the middle. So pretty good map control if you can take over those. Let's see, ROOTFayth is actually not on the StarCraft 2 team Root Gaming. I mean, he wears the clan tag. He is an honorary member actually, but he's not part of the actual team with everyone else. Drewby Cats, Minigun, etc. sixjaxTerran was actually on Root for a little bit. Root Kitty. Kind of a team hopper, was only on Root for a couple weeks, I think, possibly. I was known to team hop a lot in Brood War, even though I wasn't very big in the Brood War scene. It's kind of all over the forums, so it's kind of hard to ignore. Recently joining sixjax after Artosis recruited him, so that's nice to see. He found a new team. Hopefully he can stay there. ROOTFayth is actually a Masters League player. Since he is not a StarCraft 2 pro gamer, he is actually a professional poker player. So that could be why he is on the honorary member of Root. sixjaxTerran, I think, is ranked 2 right now in Grandmasters on North America. So that is pretty nice to see. We've got a ranked 2 Grandmasters player going against a Masters League player. So just keep that in mind when we're watching this. I think sixjaxTerran, his win-loss ratio is something like 75% right now on NA ladder, so that is pretty nice. Pretty standard builds so far from both players. We just got one Rax pumping Marines right now, no Tech Lab yet. And for our Protoss player, we've just got Gateway Cybercore. Looking to try and get some scouting information, seeing what he can find out here outside the base. Any kind of racks or barracks that he's going to put out here. Could just be hiding anything. Wants to watch out for that. Could also be putting a pylon down for some pressure, if we might see that. And SCVs all over the map. And it looks like we're going to see a command center drop down, so one Rax expand. I would say it's a pretty good build for this map. It's long positions. It's going to be pretty hard to put some pressure. Maybe after warp gates are done, we might see a little bit. And this SCV going to get in here, see the one gate, and that's about it. Chrono boost being used on the next on the gateway and the cybercore. So. And it looks like there was a pylon placed down by ROOTFayth down here in the bottom. And it looks like 3 Marines. Did he see that? He hasn't seen it. It's just like he knows. Oh ho ho, is he going to spot it? He spots the probe, so he is going to see these 2 proxy gateways get cancelled immediately. Wow, and he's going to leave that pylon there just for funsies. Now putting up a bunker here, most likely going to expand. We'll drop this. He actually is going to expand. I don't know what I'm talking about. He will drop that down there after he turns it into an orbital, getting 2 more barracks for the Terran player. And now we see a Twilight Council coming down for ROOTFayth, along with another gateway. Most likely going to need 1 more gateway. 2 gate. Let's see, expands after this, possibly. Yep, looks like he's going to do that. Going to poke in here, see what he can do, see what's going on. Is going to be able to get that SCV. And loads up the bunker, and he should be pretty safe. Shouldn't see too much aggression come out of ROOTFayth with that bunker there. Looks like he's just going to do a little bit of poking. Marauder's going to come out, say, hey, you need to get out of here. And he will almost lose that Stalker. Concussive Shells finishing just as they were leaving. So now that Orbital Command is going to flow down there. Going to pop out some Mules with Stim on the way. sixjaxTerran looking in a very good spot, being able to take out those proxy gateways. Looks like he is pretty confident. Looks like I would be after denying something like that. So Terran's Natural's now up, while ROOTFayth natural is just now being planted down. And we are now seeing a Dark Shrine come out of ROOTFayth, so some DT play, Dark Templars. It's about halfway done right now. This building takes forever and a half to finish. So we'll see those maybe in the next 10 minutes or so. If we take a look at the supply counts right now, we've got 36 for ROOTFayth, our Protoss player, and 49 now for sixjaxTerran. And now getting that Stalker after he tries to get some scouting information. Not sure what he saw really. He might have clicked on these, seen how long this expansion's been up. And that would be way before his, since his is not even finished yet. So that DT building, about 75% done. If we take a look at the harvester count, we have 32 SCVs for our Terran player and 30 probes for our Protoss player. If we look at the income tab, Terran has almost double, since he has that other expansion up. So DT's now being warped in. See if I can find them. There they are. 2 DTs now being warped in. One with the cool side blades, one with the I don't know what that is, scythe something cool like that. They're so dark and cool. So it looks like we're gonna see a stim timing push come out of here. Come out of Terran after he sees these DTs. I'm sure he spotted them. Looks like there is no reaction yet. He should have an NG bay, I believe. Yes, he does. So he's just gonna need to plop down some turrets. Looks like these Dark Templars are gonna come in. 4 kills now. Looks like he's gonna try and get a turret down. We've got 3 kills on this one. 4 kills. 8 kills total for these DTs, and it looks like Templar Archives are just gonna finish now. So we're gonna see some Templars against this all bio army. And this DT is just attacking the starport. Looks like the other one was taken out after that turret finish. This one is most likely gonna get scanned down. So being able to waste at least a scan, I'm sure he scanned for the other one. Can he get out of there? Oh no, dies just before, and he's disrupting mining. He killed a handful of SCVs. So look at the harvester count. We've got 29 SCVs, and all of these aren't mining. Come on, dude. 29 SCVs for our Terran player, and 43 probes now for ROOTFayth, our Protoss player. And it looks like this DT is going to get taken out. Maybe we'll get 1 kill. If we take a look at the supply counts right now, we've got 61 for our Terran player and 59 for our Protoss player. Just now warping in some High Templars. Storm, about 50% of the way done. And looks like he's going to be adding on some more gateways and some more pylons. Going up to 5 gates now, I believe. That should be 5, yep. If we take a look at the units tab, his army consists of 1 Zealot, 2 Stalkers, and 3 High Templars. So really, with those DTs, by being able to keep the Terran defending in his base, he's been able to hold back the attack. The original attack that he was going to push out with, when Stim finished, if he would have pushed out with that, I think he probably just could have killed Faith right there and then. But those DTs brought him back to his base, and he had to defend. So right now, I mean, look at all these units he has compared to the 5 gateway units and the High Templars that, you know, just now finished Storm. He had his brief timing there, and I think he missed it with those DTs. So those DTs doing a really good job, not only killing SCVs, but also delaying the stim timing push that was coming from Terran. So now we have, if we take a look at the units tab, we have 6 High Templar, and these do have enough to storm, at least 1 each, getting close to 2. This one has almost 2. And it looks like we're going to see ROOTFayth go for his 3rd expansion with this Marine Marauder push with 1 medevac coming out. They've got stim, Marines have combat shields, and it looks like 1 Marine's going to come in here, see what's going on. Most likely going to see some crazy storms happen here. Here we go, guys. Here comes the battle. And a little bit of lag. Not what I want. Why are you lagging? Come on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Nice storms going over the Marines and Marauders, trying to run out of there. No force fields being put down. Just a couple storms, and he still has about 4 more storms, I would say. And those Marines and Marauders just simply getting out of there. Cannot battle against storm all week. Orange, yellows. Really, really nice. And is he going to go back for another push? No, looks like he's going to try and go for a drop on the 3rd. So let's go back without any lag. There we go. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's really bad on my part. I will try and fix that. It looks like we're going to have a drop come out of here. might be able to force a cancel. We do see a pretty quick reaction. I don't think that's going to get canceled. These, if we look at the upgrades right now, we've got 0 armor, 1 attack. Whoa, nice feedback in Storm. Very, very nice. And our upgrades for our Protoss player are on 0-0 now, but he's got 1-1 on the way. Have Terran holding on to this watchtower with that drop, trying to get out of there. So he knows that he is behind. He got his natural up before Faith, but that lead is now gone with Storm being in play and his third being very late. ROOTFayth's third is now going up. So ROOTFayth doing a really good job of being able to kind of get behind in the beginning, you know, get your proxy scouted or get those warp gates that were hidden scouted and still be able to come back. He delayed the timing push with those DTs, and then he had Storm in time for this this push, and it really, really helped. And now he has his third up, and he's just going to continue taking a lead while he gets upgrades on Double Forge. It looks like we're seeing the Mobius reactor. I'm not even sure what the hell that does. I don't play Terran. That is cloak energy, or not cloak energy, ghost energy. I'm sorry. Looks like he's going to go for ghost and try and just EMP these storms that are currently ripping him apart. Awesome storms. Going to see one more just finish off all those marauders. And if we take a look at the supply count, we have 108 for our Terran player, 129 for our Protoss. Completely ripping up that army. We take a look up here at our third. We have one marauder doing some pretty awesome probe killing action. He's got 3 kills now. And 1-1 is now finished for our Protoss player. So we've got 1 armor, 1 attack, with Zealot legs on the way. So let's take a look at our income tab. We've got 58 SCVs for our Terran player and 73 probes for our Protoss player. So he is in the lead in the worker count. If we take a look at the units lost tab, it's about even. Terran has lost more, but their units are pretty cheap, so that is why. So now we have 2-2 on the way for our Protoss player. Not much going on, just kind of scouting around the map, clearing out everything, looking to take a 4th with all that money he's floating. Doing really nice. Our Terran player just got up this 3rd, and now ROOTFayth is going to go for his 4th. So again, being in the lead and being further in the lead, it looks like it's going to be spotted by this dropship. While we have ROOTFayth's army kind of coming out here, looking to do some pressure as he is getting kind of close to max. So now we see a drop being put down at this 3rd. Those probes being pulled. He's going to need to warp in some more units or he's going to lose this Nexus with 100 chrono boost on it. No, look at all that chrono boost about to die to these 5 units. No, save it. Oh, and it dies. Wow, full chrono boost. That is just sad to watch. It looks like this push has been delayed a little bit. Zealot's not even in the front. Stalker's just kind of going in there. Want to see some storms. Good EMPs. Misses all of the High Templar, though. Gets the sentry, so no force fields. And here come the storms all over that army. Feedbacking the medevacs. So good. And those Zealots are still kind of behind. Those High Templars are now rushing in here saying, probes, surround me. I dare you. I will storm myself and you will die. Lots of Stalkers still alive with a couple sentries with no energy. And it looks like he's going to need to pull his SCVs, try and attack these Stalkers on the ramp. Those 3 Marauders doing a very good job. And now we have an Archon being warped in, and nice storm on those SCVs. That was so good. Killed so many there. During this time, we've got a small little drop being going on at the natural. This 4th being set up. This 3rd getting taken out again. But all the pressure is really happening here. Storm on those mules, and they all 3 die. That Archon is getting targeted down. Those Stalkers coming up the ramp, clearing it off. Bad concave for sixjaxTerran, but those Marauders don't care about anything. They are just killing up those Stalkers with too many Stalkers with 2-2. Oh my god. Hello everyone. So StarCraft 2 had actually crashed in that last cast. And instead of just deleting the entire thing, I decided to try and rescue it and just finish it and then upload it and whatever. So here we go, continuing off from where I left off. These Stalkers coming up the ramp now. What I don't like is that he's still continuing to push in here. I mean, sure he could, but these Marauders are very, very strong against these Stalkers. He's going to be able to just kind of sit in here, pick off this medevac while he resaturates his 4th base and gets his 3rd back up. So we have bunkers being placed down now. Oh my god, I have it on normal. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so now that it's not on fucking slow motion, I'm sorry guys. I am a terrible caster, but I will try and get better. I'll try and fix the lag. I might have to overclock my CPU or my graphics card or something so that it doesn't lag during this, because I'm sure that is annoying to watch. Also, let me know if you guys wouldn't mind watching this on low settings, just because that's what I play on. I think it's a lot easier to watch. But maybe you guys like this. So we have ROOTFayth now coming over, taking these watchtowers, gonna get a nice little push gathered here, right outside Terran's base. We've got 3 bunkers set up now with a turret going down. It's gonna be good against that rogue DT in there. So now we take a look at the harvester count. We've got 42 SCVs to 84 probes. That is actually double the harvester count. So that is crazy right now. The supply count is 146 to 91, and these zealots are coming in here. Those medevacs getting feedback. Oh, storms going down on the army. SCVs getting pulled. More storms going down even on the bunkers. That 2nd bunker is going to go down. 2 Archons are going to be warped in. Those stalkers blinking around and being able to pick off those marauders should be taking down those medevacs since they are low. Those stalkers falling to stemmed units and that bunker that's being repaired. Now 2 Archons are coming in here. Going to change some things. That bunker is still not falling. Those 5, look at that. Look at repair happening right now. 2 Archons versus a bunker getting repaired. It is not going down. It's actually getting healed. Some marauders coming down, stimming and taking out those Archons. That looked really fucking balanced. That is cool. I like the repair feature and the bunker, and I hope he salvages these in the future and gets all his money back, because that is fucking awesome. So it looks like after throwing away that entire army, just colliding into the other player's base, he's been able to macro up another one. 130 supply to the 81 of Terran, and Terran just doesn't have the economy for this anymore. His main is almost mined out. His natural is almost mined out thanks to mules, and he keeps dropping them in the same place. Only got a few more minerals there. And these bunkers getting filled up. This really small army. If we look at the army tab, it's 132 to 88. Looks like 1,500 minerals spent on this army with 2.2 thousand spent on this. And it looks like upgrades for our players now are going to be 2-2 for our Protoss player with +3 attack almost done. And if we look at Terrans, we've got 1 armor, 2 attack with 3 attack on the way. So just ROOTFayth a little bit ahead. Protoss is always going to be kind of ahead in upgrades. It's pretty hard for Terran to keep up. So some Colossus are now being summoned into the battlefield. 3 robos now, all pumping Colossus. After 2 rounds, it's going to be 6 Colossus. That's huge. And on 4 bases, you can really tech switch like this from Storm to Colossus, which I think is kind of a backwards tech switch, but it worked in this scenario. So now these small pushes probably going to drop in here, maybe take out this 4th, since he knows he's going to be kind of spread out. Stimming up, running in here. Nice storm going off, weakening all those units. This DT doing so much damage to this army. The Zealot's being warped in. He's going to have to evacuate, pick up what he can. Only picks up 2 Marauders, maybe a 3rd if he can get lucky. These are so low, though. I would have liked to see some Stalkers get warped in and be able to pick these off. The Army tab is now showing 200 or 199 supply for ROOTFayth and 124 for sixjaxTerran, so we should be seeing a push here. These Colossus should be joined. Yep. 3 more Colossus on the way to join this 6, and we're most likely going to see a push after that, maybe even take a 5th. I do like how ROOTFayth has a DT at this base, has a pylon at this base, and has a probe here. He is completely watching Terran and make sure he's stuck on these 3 bases, or now almost 2 bases being mined while he has been 4. Look at all these probes just sitting here like, yep, we're so fucking awesome. 4 bases, bro. You've only got 3. That means we're going to win. And here we go. Nice concave for sixjaxTerran. Nice EMPs. Misses all the High Templar, though. Gets a couple sentries. And these Colossus are just going to come in here. That's so... I love that tech switch from Storm to Colossus. 6 Colossus with some Storms going down. Splash damage. Oh my. Stalker's now blinking in, saying you're not running anywhere, dude. If we look at the supply count now, it's almost double for ROOTFayth, and he's still got 5 Colossi up, only losing 1. Here we go now with I don't see Terran defending this at all. He's even got DTs about to take out that missile turret. DTs fall, get targeted first, and those Colossus feedback on the medevacs. Such a joke of race. Jesus, says Terran. I believe it. I had the replay timer on that whole time. I'll have to cover that. Okay. So, those Colossus, that tech switch into Colossus with 3 Robo Bays after taking way more, taking another base than the Terran player. Then going in after with Storm, along with the Colossus. It's not like he lost all his Templar, he kept making them. Had Storm and Colossus, no sentries, was using all his gas in those Storms and Colossus. But being able to prolong a push and take a lead and then just further that lead throughout the entire game, and then finally tech switching into the almighty Colossus and then being able to push out with 6 of them is just, that's beautiful, and I can't wait to try and do this myself. So that's it, guys. Texas Nexus. Bye. See you guys later. Peace.